Discover the journey from concept to creation with Holt Experiential as we unveil the well-founded technique behind planning, designing, fabricating, and delivering an innovative custom exhibit for Bandwidth, a global cloud communications software company based in Raleigh, North Carolina. First, let's start the design journey. Clearly define your objectives. Your goals will inspire the entire design process.
We started talking to Holt in the summer, so about 9 months before this show, and we walked them through our goals for the exhibit. We told them what had worked well for us at previous shows, what hadn't worked well for us, and what we really wanted to accomplish. We are looking for new prospects. We're trying to create opportunities with new leads. We're also having meetings with a lot of existing customers or accounts that we have deals in progress with. So there's a lot of deal acceleration, and this has been a great meeting hub for us. We're trying to expand our brand awareness. We're looking to be known more in the industry to really stand out amongst our competitors.
Second, evaluate your requirements, including budget and logistics.
We are targeting large enterprises who have some very complex technological issues with their communication. And so by having the video on the outside that would kind of draw people in, having a welcome desk in the center allows people to come into the middle, and then we can almost triage who needs to talk to them. Do we need to send them to a product expert? Do they need to talk to a sales rep? And then we've got the demo stations kind of tucked away in the corners where they go and can have a private meeting. And then we did add one table if an impromptu meeting needs to happen and somebody needs to sit down for a while and have a really in-depth conversation.
Third, develop a comprehensive design plan with the Holt Experiential team.
We had always said we need most of our text, most of our visuals to be at eye level and above. And we had noticed at other trade shows, people walking around looking at their phones. And so this was a big departure for us and a bit of a test. Adding in LED screens at waist level and below around the show floor, we're able to have at every major corner video and visual effects that people see that draw their eye in. Not only do we have our standard messaging and video running, but we've been able to have some video elements that actually move from one corner to the next around the booth, making it a little more interesting.
Fourth, develop a comprehensive design plan with the Holt Experiential team. Share the design and plan with key decision makers and stakeholders.
We were truly pleased with everything from the LED screens to staying within our budget to the large closet that allowed us to store our swag and all of the supplies that our large booth team has. They did a really great job. We ended up with a booth that we plan to use more than once, and that's really working well for us on the show floor.
Fifth, encourage collaboration of in-house, agency, and Holt Experiential designers to develop branded eye-catching graphics for walls and digital screens.
Holt has been a great partner throughout this. They have provided us the information that we need to make this a really great, visually stunning booth. And they worked hand in hand with our in-house video director, and then they would guide him in terms of what was needed while he worked on his design, with it all coming together here at the show.
Sixth, the Holt Experiential team used state-of-the-art fabrication to bring the design to life.
Once we landed on an initial design, we continued obviously to iterate with Holt as they would run into things we might need to change or we might have an idea, and they were very accommodating as we made some last-minute adjustments.
Seventh, make adjustments and refinements to optimize impact and effectiveness.
We're fortunate that our office is not too far from their warehouse, and so we were actually able to visit the booth before it shipped and make some final last-minute adjustments and feel really good about it before we came to the show.
Eighth, engage with attendees, measure the results, and gather feedback for continuous improvement.
Once we were at the show, the installation went beautifully. We were thrilled that it was ready before the show floor opened, which gave us plenty of time to test our demos, to make sure the video was working well, and for everybody to feel really comfortable and ready for the show to start.
Are you ready to bring your ideas to life with Holt Experiential?
We're very excited. We have a 30 by 30 island on the corner of the main intersection of traffic in the show, and we really wanted something that stood out and that would really attract people to come into our booth and engage, and I think we have done just that.
Here's our bonus step. Mark your calendar at least 6 months in advance to get started planning your next exhibition.